Welcome to Rewind. Whether you're sitting in your lounge room at home, relaxing in front of the TV, or whether you're in our studio audience tonight, it is my extreme pleasure to be interviewing Mrs. Lynn Cassar-Top following her successful experience as test speaker at the Central Division Conference in Gympie on the 2nd of March 2013. Welcome, Lynn, and congratulations on a great effort.
Thank you, Jason.
So, you received a trophy while you were in Gympie. Did you bring the trophy with you this evening? Could you show us the trophy, please? What a magnificent looking trophy. Congratulations. I believe you're the first person in your family to receive a trophy from Toastmasters, so congratulations. First of many, I believe.
Yes, I am. This is actually my first trophy I've ever got in 39 years, so I was quite proud. And the evaluation contest that I was test speaker for, the evaluators' trophy was a slightly bigger version of this.
That's very good. And it's nice to receive recognition, but another great thing that you received after your speech was some feedback. You had 6 evaluators get up and tell you what you'd done well and what you could improve on. And you also had a written evaluation from the Central Division Governor. So from that feedback, is there anything that you heard that day that you haven't heard before in an evaluation?
Thank you, Jason, for the question. A lot I have heard that I needed to put into practice. One good tip was the use of the lectern on the day. Because of the limited floor space we had with the projection unit and cables across the floor, I unfortunately started off by positioning the lectern the wrong way. So when I stepped back to consult my notes, unfortunately, the lectern was the wrong way around and I sort of had to turn my back on people in the audience. So that was one learning experience. Also, I believed at the time that I would be given a microphone, and unfortunately, in this large room with about 80 plus people, unfortunately, I wasn't a chance to be mic'd up before my presentation, which also added, I've got a soft voice, as some of you may be aware, and that also added to the nervousness and the experience.
But I was in the audience, Lynn, and you certainly rose to the occasion, and it was very good to see you shine. So, other feedback that you received, Mark Hunter, the 2009 World Champion of Public Speaking, was there as well, and he said to you afterwards that awareness is curative as long as you do something about it. Now, the feedback that you received on Saturday that you've received previously, what are you going to do about the feedback that you've received on Saturday and you've also received previously that you know that you need to do something about? What have you identified that you can improve on?
Well, the points that I identified, Jason, that I can improve on is to keep my hands still instead of doing this a lot, just to use them when I need to, if I need to do a gesture. The gestures that I did make could be bigger and greater and more expansive than the ones I did on the time of the speech. Also, I was picked up for correctly using pronunciation, and again, I think that was just nerves. And someone also assisted me with providing a wrong word during my practice speech. Also, the use of iPod for notes was tending to flick through it where I should have had them in maybe a page format. But the way we had it set up was because with my eyesight, I find it difficult to read unless the print's quite large. So I've learned from that. Once again, use of a prop. As demonstrated earlier, I should have had the prop up ready to go. And most importantly, preparation.
It sounds like you've learned a lot and you've taken it on board, and that's really good to hear, Len. I was also very impressed by your responses to the contest Toastmaster in the interview after your speech when the evaluators were out of the room making their notes. I thought that the improvement that I've seen in you at that meeting and recently has been out of sight. And would you put it down to table topics, or is there anything else that you can think of that's helped you to improve?
I would put it down to table topics, Jason, and also just to getting up and doing a speech after speech. I'd only done about 4 speeches up until that point, so I had been a little bit slow in between speeches. and just remembering the feedback that I was given here each night, each Monday night, and also through the evaluation of those contestants.
That's very good. Well, thank you, Lynn, for coming on Rewind this evening, and I hope that the feedback that you've received from the evaluators in Gympie and the experience of going over that evaluation and thinking about how you can take it on board and improve yourself, that will stand you in better stead for future interviews. And I believe you're going to have another opportunity to redo your speech and show us what you've learned. Congratulations, and thank you for being on Rewind.
Thank you, Jason.